You know what's great about being animated?
Only 3 fingers, so washing hands is faster.
Okay, yeah, that too. But for me, it means you can escape the news.
That's right. If we want, we can be on the moon.
Or we can be under the sea.
Or in the center of the earth. Man, these mole people can really play. Yeah!
It's just nice to be able to get away, because the news has been so rough lately. In fact, in honor of the season, let's take a look at news from the autumn so far in a segment we're calling America, Epic Fall.
It's so good to be back, isn't it? We've only been off for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And holy moly. News? I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes. Today, the Washington Post has released some of Bob Woodward's expose of the Trump administration, Fear, a book named after the emotion Trump feels whenever he sees a book. Yeah. What is it? When it comes to Trump, whatever you think is happening is happening. Exhibit A, an editorial that came out like an hour before this taping in the New York Times titled, "I am part of the resistance inside the Trump administration." Mr. President, they traced the resistance. It's coming from inside the White House. Get out of there! And stay out of there! It's just get for your own, yesterday, Trump paid a visit to New Bern, North Carolina, one of the towns ravaged by Hurricane Florence, and he showed deep concern for this boat that washed ashore, telling the owner of the property where it ended up, "At least you got a nice boat out of the deal." He actually talked about the boat a lot. His comments are so disturbingly inappropriate relative to this tragedy. The only way we can make them remotely palatable is to turn them into a children's book. So gather round, kids. It's time to read a little book we at The Late Show put together called "Whose Boat Is This Boat?" Comments that don't help in the aftermath of a hurricane. Is this your boat? Or did it become your boat? Yesterday, our president sat down with the Associated Press, and it started on friendly terms, with the interviewer saying, "Thank you for doing this." To which Trump replied, "What are you going to do in 6.5 years with a normal, boring person here?" I don't know, dance in the streets? Of course. I don't know what that dance means. Well, the UN just started their session here in New York City, and this morning, President Donald Trump was slated to speak second. But he was so late that Ecuador's president had to take his place. Come on, man, you're from New York. You know what the traffic is like when the UN is here. Just take the subway. I know it smells like pee, but rumor is you like that. Today, the Senate Judiciary heard from Supreme Court nominee Judge Brett Kavanaugh.
Today, I have to say that I fear for the future.
Hashtag me too. Listen to this answer when he was asked about a reference to a Beach Week Ralph Club in his yearbook.
Senator, I was the top of my class academically, busted my butt in school, captain of the varsity basketball team, got into Yale College. When I got into Yale College, got into Yale Law School, worked my tail off.
I busted my butt. Then I poured beer into my butt. It's called boofing. What was the question? You guys check out the internet lately? I saw this yesterday. There's this great story out there about a moth drinking a sleeping bird's tears. Wow. Well, that's tonight's top story. Nothing else going on. God, I wish I was that bird. As much as Trump loves rallies, he's got a new way to communicate with you, because this afternoon at 2:18 p.m. Eastern Time, Americans nationwide received an alert on their cell phones from President Trump. But here's the truly frightening thing about this system. Unlike Amber and weather alerts, the presidential alert cannot be turned off. But that's not true for all phones, okay? After some backlash, Apple has released a workaround, and I'll show you how to block the presidential... I left my phone over here. Sorry, 1 second, let's go over here. I'll show you. Okay, so if you have, anybody have an iPhone here? Yeah. iPhone? Okay. If you have an iPhone, just make sure your software is up to date. Okay, open up your control settings and then go to Control Center. You want to touch Customize Controls, and then
Make it stop!
evidently talking about Donald Trump for 2 years has made my mouth old. I had this one weird dream where I could have sworn Kanye West went to the Oval Office and started talking about repealing the 13th Amendment.
Yeah. That happened.
That happened?
That happened.
That happened? I thought maybe I had
No.
just been drinking absinthe all week.
No, it was.
Which, spoiler alert, I was drinking absinthe all week. With the midterms bearing down us like an angry buffalo. Yesterday, the president had an important message.
Right now, we've got a chance to restore some sanity to our politics.
I'm sorry, oh, that guy. I'm sorry, how did that happen? I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. That's the wrong guy. And I knew that, and I just wanted to play that footage. Come back. Why did you leave? Were we bad? It's our fault. Trump used last night's rally to bring up his favorite pre-midterms talking point. A group of Central American migrants fleeing north to safety, AKA the caravan. I can't do that. I can't do this. Last night, Trump, ever the Uber fan, has made up some caravan origin story fan fiction.
What's happening right now as a large group of people, they call it a caravan. Do you know how the caravan started? Does everybody know what this means?
No. I don't know what this means. Are you feeding chickens? Are you dealing blackjack? Oh, I know. You're spreading bull. That's what we can say. It's election night, and the Late Show is live. Everything you see right now is happening in real time. To prove it, I just sent an intern out to pick up the very latest edition of the New York Times. Here's the headline. It's 11:36 and 42 seconds p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There you go. That proves it. Now, this is it. The Democrats have taken control of half of one of the three branches of government. All the GOP has is the other half of Congress, the Supreme Court, and a president who does whatever he wants. So far, tonight's feeling is, yes. All yes.
Coming up, Stephen answers audience questions.
Great show tonight, if you can't tell already. If you need me to tell you that we have a great show tonight after that monologue,